Okay, today we're going to make a short video on how to upload files into eBridge. And so from here, I've got it bookmarked, but the website is https://s2.ebridge.com. You don't need the rest of the web address from there. From here, we'll go ahead and enter our username and password. The file cabinet is going to be mbahg, always. We'll go ahead and log in, and from here, we're going to scan. So we'll go ahead and click the scan button. It's going to ask you want to open this eBridge webcam application from eBridge. You should select the open option. It will then launch an application. This is what the application looks like. On your first time, it's going to ask you if you want to install the scanner. If that's an option for you, please select no. From here, we'll click on scan, the little drop down, and we're going to move all the way down to the bottom option, which is import image. We'll select that, and from here I'll just upload instructions on how to set eBridge. So right now we have our test client set up. We have to give it a batch type, and so from our drop down menu we will select the option from the drop down which most closely matches with what we're trying to send. In this case, I'm going to call this correspondence. We'll give it a batch name, so I'll just give it eBridge instructions, but it's whatever you would typically name that file. And the deposit date, in this case, it's going to be 9/11, and I will give it a new status. Once the information on the top right has been filled out, we then need to go through each page and accept. This is to ensure we're not accidentally sending files that should not be included with this batch, or to ensure formatting is correct and page orientation is correct. So this will give me an opportunity to go through each of these pages. So if I'm satisfied with the way page 1 is, I'll click accept. It then brings me on to page 2. If for some reason a page orientation is upside down, a lot of scanners will do that. You're given the opportunity using the buttons at the top to change the orientation. And if the zoom is too far in or too far out, you can manipulate the zoom so that you can see it better. However you're seeing it on your screen is however it will upload into the platform. If I'm comfortable with page 2, I'll click accept on the far right. If I'm comfortable with page 3, I'll click accept, and in this case, it's a 4-page document. If I'm comfortable with this document, I will click accept. So then I'm going to ask you, would you like to send this batch? The answer is yes. The file has now been transferred. You can see it is no longer part of this queue. If you are finished with uploading your file to eBridge, you can go ahead and close this scanner here. If you have additional documents to scan, you can then begin the process by clicking Scan, Import Image, and selecting a new document. And now we're going to go ahead and test this and ensure the file I just submitted is there. So we'll go to Retrieve in the top left. I'm going to go ahead and select my client right here. And then if I know what I'm looking for and I want to drill down into specifics, I could select the batch type to include in my query, batch name, if I knew what I was looking for. If I was unsure, leaving most of these fields blank will give you a greater net to search from. So in this case, I'm going to see right here that this was my correspondence I submitted. And so I'll go ahead and click the view, and it should look exactly the same on my computer as it did when it uploaded. And here it is. That is the file that was uploaded. It's been timestamped, and this is a two-way bidirectional interface, meaning anything that we upload can be seen by the client, and anything the client uploads can be seen by us. Once a file is in the eBridge file cabinet, we are not able to delete it, so it is going to be here forever. And this essentially concludes how to upload files into eBridge.